Hey guys, it's Miserable, and I feel like I just keep apologizing for taking so long, but welcome back. We're going to continue our journey in becoming pioneers and talk to our creepy mayor again. Top of the morning to you. I hope you're ready for another lesson. Today I thought it'd be wise to teach you a bit about using raw materials. Unfortunately, I'm not what you call a specialist, so I've enlisted the help of Nigel, our local carpenter. Good morning, Miserable. My specialty's housing and furniture, you see, but I know enough about materials to teach you a thing or two. Have you been picking up logs and stones? Always. You can craft all sorts of useful things with them. You could turn them into a fence for livestock, for one thing. If you're gonna run a farm, I'd say that's a pretty good use, eh? Naturally, you'll figure out other ways to utilize your materials as you go about developing your farm and such. You can make items from the crafting menu in your notebook. As your skill level increases, more crafting recipes will come available to you. Thank you. Might as well teach you about makers while I'm here. See, makers can process your raw materials into new materials entirely. Real useful tools, makers. Once you get your hands on them, I'm sure you'll figure out even better things to craft. One thing to keep in mind when using a maker, though, they'll take time to process your materials. Figured I'd let you know. Makers are special farm facilities that can process various types of raw materials. A splendid explanation from Nigel. Quite easy to follow, don't you think? Now how will you use your newfound knowledge? That, of course, will be entirely up to you. For now, I should be heading home. Until tomorrow. Well, thank you, Nigel. Hey, whose birthday? Yep, there we go. What we got? Chicken coop back there. I forgot all about that. So, been a pretty busy 2 weeks, which is one of the reasons I have not been here to record. So I don't know if I've mentioned this on this channel before, but I actually work in a 911 call center. And over the past 2 weeks, I have actually worked about 80 hours. And part of me regrets that. I can't even speak. See? Regrets that. It's quite taxing. You think, a lot of people say, oh, you just sit there. Why are you so tired? Yeah, you try dealing with the general public that long. And see how annoying it can get. It's actually very mentally draining. You'd be surprised. You think, well, like I said, people say you're just sitting there. No. It's more to it than that. The things you can hear on those calls. The things you're sending officers and the fire department to. It gets to you. Luckily, it hasn't been too bad these 2 weeks. It's just been a bit tiring. Which I guess I can't complain so much because there are other countries, 80 hours is just like the norm. Oh hey, oregano. Hey. Thank you! Hey, come out here. Thank you. Go enjoy your time. Place fodder in your animals' feed bins. They'll eat the fodder from bins every day. Animals who have been fed will produce byproducts. Thank you. That's why I want this egg. Oh no! Items you leave on the ground will disappear the next day. Keep important items safe and don't drop anything you wouldn't want to lose. Okay. Well, oh, hold up. Hold up now. Hey, stop that. Thank you. And boom. Did I have to donate that? I really don't remember. That is a shame. Crafting. I need 5 lumber. Oh wow, I don't have enough? I have terrible memory. Hey. You'll also have to excuse me. I play this game on the side as well. So I thought I had my upgraded axe and I just completely failed at that. The utter failure. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Let's just pretend. Tell me, has anyone actually cut down a tree in real life? Because the strain I think it would put on your body is way more than this game portrays. I've never actually done that before. I've seen people who have actually gone and like cut their own Christmas trees and stuff like that. But it's not something I've personally done. I don't know if that's not even, I don't know if. I never would. I'm lazy. I never would cut a tree down. For fear of harming myself constantly. So let me tell you, I used to work at, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of it, it's Charming Charlie. It was a fashion store, I guess you could say, if you want to call that fashion.
Ah.
Yes, breakfast is important.
Huh.
Yes, I'm working hard today. But, this is considered crowded. Ooh.
Ah.
Early bird, yes. But yeah, before I got distracted talking to people, yes, it was Charming Charlie. It was I guess you can call it fashion store. Most of the stuff was cheap materials and fake jewelry. But the way the store worked was that they would send you like,
Oh.
I guess plans. I forgot what they used to be called. It's been years. They would send you things that you had to rearrange the store to, redecorate the store basically. And the store had these tables that could be moved around. You had to like dismantle the tables and then go ahead and put them together and re-put them together, stuff like that. I, unfortunately, while moving one of these tables, did the thing you're never supposed to do and lifted with my back and not my knees. As you can imagine, I pulled something. I don't know what I pulled because I was stupid and didn't go to the doctor either. And my back was in pain for weeks. It was a tragedy, I tell you. Tragedy. Requests from the townsfolk are posted up on the bulletin board in the back of Olive Hall. Submit the requested items and be rewarded for your efforts. I didn't realize I also hadn't come in here to do that. I'm just mixing playthroughs together. Requests from the townsfolk will be posted on the bulletin board. Okay. A royal fern. Let's see if we have one. You here? How you doing? Just staring into space? I'm certain it's difficult starting a whole new life for yourself. But so long as you take things one step at a time, you're sure to succeed. Yeah, we'll see about that. But yes, as I was saying, pulled this muscle in my back. Was too stupid to go to the doctor. Also, didn't have the money for the doctor. This was retail, and they ain't pay you nothing. I was management, made like $12 an hour. But that's one reason I know I could never, never chop down a tree, because I would be the first one. First of all, I'd probably hit myself with the axe. I'm stupid like that. If all the town was a bit busier, we'd get more customers. I'm sure you would. But yeah, so the strain lasted for weeks. And of course, well, Charming Charlie was a terrible place to work in the first place. You got nothing. No pay. The pay was bad. You had to have been there for like a year. Was it half a year or a year just to get basic medical benefits? And it was not worth it. If you still work at Charming Charlie, you know what I'm talking about. I feel sorry for you. I mean, some people probably love it. I don't, as you can tell.
Hey.
But then again, the only retail place I ever enjoyed working was a pet store. It's not your well, it's typical. It's a pet store. But it's not PetSmart or Petco. It was actually called Pet Supplies Plus. The best part was working with the animal. Well, the reptiles, actually. The reptiles were the best thing. The fish were disgusting, and the rodents were evil. But then again, these are pet store animals, so, you know, they come from mass breeders anyway. But those rodents, the devil, I tell you. The guinea pigs were okay. The hamsters would bite the heck out of you, and it hurt because they would latch on and they would shake their heads. Yes, tons of pounds. And I think well, I can't even say worst injury. I think the worst thing I had, though, maybe, it was actually a hermit crab, which goes against the rodent thing I just said. But this little girl wanted a hermit crab. She dropped him, so I picked him up, and immediately he clawed me, just clamped onto my fingers. Can you imagine? And then I was told not to show pain to scare the little girl away from wanting one. Excuse me. You have that little creature latched onto the flesh between your fingers and then tell me not to show pain. If you leave your tilled land to its own devices, it's bound to go back to its natural state. Best to sow some crops or flower seeds before that happens. Speaking of, sir. Let's tiptoe through the tulips. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hey. Hey. Hi. Trying to talk to as many people as possible. Hi.
Yeah.
Yes, you go get that coffee, sir. Oh, that's just rude. Backwoods.
Huh?
Yes, I do like the M&M's. It's one of the reasons I worked at a pet store. Although one of my favorite things was, like I said, the reptiles. I actually really like ball pythons. There's a lot of people who don't. And I get it. You're so primed to dislike certain animals, either through movies or just disliking the way they look. Because some people don't like snakes. They think they're slimy. They think they got, like, I don't know. They're not slimy at all, though. Lovett leaves requests in his mansion for those who wish to test their cooking skills. If you're up to the challenge, submit one of his requested dishes to find out if your cooking is good enough to satisfy the bon vivant. Do I really want to satisfy him now? He's kind of a Sir. I never noticed this. Look how fancy this house is. And then look at the rags on his bed. Even his kitchen is crap. It's like a basic... He has a nice fridge. And a kind of basic looking sink and stove. And rags on his bed. Okay. You can see where all his money goes. Oh, hey. How you doing? Good to know. Hello there. Hello. Hello, hello. And we're heading around the corner here to the bistro. I'm trying to talk to everybody every day because I miss it all the time. Yeah, I don't know. Do they really want to listen to you? Wow. You know, I never really come here around lunchtime. I didn't realize that on this day that so many people just hang out together here.
Hello.
Yes, with a deep voice, a nice sultry voice. Hello. Goodbye. There are people I've missed, but I gotta go plant some things. Oh, looks like somebody took a picture of that very scene I just walked away from. Look out your window. Hello. What's that talking about? Oh yes, reptiles. Ball pythons to be specific. I really want a blue-eyed leucistic. So, for those who don't know about ball pythons, that is an all-white snake with blue eyes. Ever since I saw an image of one, I wanted one. They're not too expensive for a ball python. They're about that middle-of-the-road range. And they hold their value pretty well. So they don't really... They don't really go up or down in price. Although a lot of animals right now are just going up in price due to demand. COVID. I don't know what to say that. I've said it. Too late. So yes, a lot of the prices have gone up recently, and well, for most pets. Those are still relatively the same. Can't really have them in this apartment that I'm in. But, one day, that, and I'm hoping the price of orange dreams go down. Which are basically like a... Have you had an orange creamsicle? It's kind of that coloring. And that's what I want to get. Wait. What did they... Oh, a royal fern. I don't think there are any right here. Any royal ferns? You about to be SOL because I can't find none. Nope. Not here. But yeah, trying to think, are there other morphs that I really like? I mean, those are the main ones. And I was supposed to come here to plant these, and I probably don't have the energy to do so now. You can try. But yes, blue-eyed leucistic, orange dream. I'd say look up the colors, but if you're squeamish on snakes, don't bother. Am I gonna survive this? Yes, okay. And on that note, I'm gonna go grab something to eat, and hopefully that'll give me a little boost of energy. Enough to finish that. Up and around, and here we go. Are you coming back? Weren't you just here? Wait, how'd you get in here that fast? I don't trust that. That doesn't look like curry rice. It looks like a caprese salad, tomato soup, a fish, and a bun. Goodbye. Also, a lot of people don't realize the work that goes into taking care of reptiles. So most people think you need a tank, and they use a fish tank, which you really shouldn't use, especially for snakes and lizards. They need exact temperature. They need exact, oh, do I not have the bucket? Shoot, that's gonna get in the way, isn't it? Can I? Yes, it is. All right. All that, I'm probably gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Shoot. I think they give me, hopefully they give me the bucket tomorrow. No, he only gives it a bucket after the rain. Oh. Dang it. Please rain. But, what was I saying again? Yes, reptiles. You need the right tank. Honestly, a tank that opens up the front would be the better choice. The ones up top can cause issues. And they're easier for the snakes to open when they're up top. Snakes are all muscle. They can easily push those things. Lizards can do it too, and they usually do it on accident. So, it's a lot that go. Okay, thank you. A lot that goes into their care. Some people put like bearded dragons. Don't use sand. The pet stores will tell you to use sand, calcium sand. Don't. There are better materials to use, and they can. Okay, it's a lot of mixed things. Some people say they get impacted with sand. Some people say they don't. I'd like to brush more up on that, but I'm pretty sure last I checked, sand, especially calcium sand, was not really good for them. You still need to clip their nails. Send you with a dog or a cat. 15 lumber. That's all? Okay, I can get that. But ball pythons, I think, need like a certain amount of humidity. They don't go on sand either. I don't know why people think ball pythons would go on sand. And you don't realize how much those tanks take up, like take on the room's the room they're in, the environment in there. If your room is too hot, the tank's gonna take that on, even if you try to adjust it. And please have a thermostat. Oh, okay, go to sleep then. Please have a thermostat, because just putting a heat pad on the bottom, or God forbid don't put a heat rod in there, because those will burn your animals. Having a heat pad underneath is not fully going to regulate that temperature. But if you have a thermostat, you can choose which one you want to have it at. See, it's a balance. Initial setups are much more difficult when it comes to reptiles, in my mind, than other animals. I mean, you'll need everything for your dogs and your cats. The reptiles, you have to get their stuff, like their tanks and stuff, you should at least have them running for a week or two before you get them. In my opinion. Some people do it a few days before. But I'd rather see how it's working. Make sure everything's good. Good morning. I hope tent life is treating you well. It seems to me like you're getting used to it, in fact. Still, I know a tent is neither luxurious nor convenient, which is why I wanted to teach you about home expansions today. Your home tent can be expanded into a log cabin with enough materials and money. Remember Nigel, the fellow from yesterday? As I mentioned, he's our local carpenter. If you head on over to his workshop and commission him, he'll be more than happy to upgrade your house into something special. You can request house expansions at Nigel's Handiworks. Once you've expanded your house, you can cook, own pets, and live your best farm life. You can cook your own meals, take a bath to relax after a hard day's work. To do all that, however, you'll need to upgrade your tent to a log cabin, so it might be a good idea to prioritize an upgrade. That said, I've taught you all I can. As mayor, I'm usually in town, so don't hesitate to come find me if you need anything. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do. I'm sure you'll create a farm just as wonderful as your grandfather's. Don't know about that. I'm terrible at design. You do not want to see my Animal Crossing island. At all. Save that flower for her, because it seems to me most people like flowers in this game. Outside you go. Chick. Give me the egg. Yoink. And every time. Nope, 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 no. I don't need this for now. Thank you. I'm going to start making some chests. That can go there. That can go there. So do I want to make a stone chest? I don't even have it unlocked, so it doesn't matter. Kind of need that. I'm going to wait only because I want to see no. Said I'm going to wait because I only want to see how much the materials are, and every time he tells you that to go to the carpenter to see like what you need to build a house, but the carpenter's closed every Wednesday. So he basically told you on a Wednesday to go see this man when you can't. Thank you. Wait, I only bought 9 flowers, right? Did I? I'm dumb. Shh, I'm dumb. Don't question it. Oh, Lord. So let's see how fast I can actually get the house upgrade. I think the last time I actually got it on the 5th. When I played this on my other file. But what's the 5th or the 6th? I don't know, because I also don't remember what exactly I needed. Suppose I could just Google it. But that takes time and effort. The hand that waters. Last time on watering our crops, I failed. So, This reminds me. Very interesting story. So I grew up with an Akita. He was my buddy. His name was Simba, and yes, he was named after the lion. Ooh, oregano. Named after the Lion King. And my mother had a garden in the backyard. And in this garden, she grew random things. She had peppers, she had tomatoes, things like that. So one year she decided she was going to try and get some cantaloupe. And so she plants these seeds, and unfortunately she only ever gets the one. It's growing in nicely, to a decent size. Mysterious creatures. You might notice some odd little creatures hopping around your farm while you're pioneering or working the farm. Maybe something good will happen if you find a lot of them. But yes, so she has this one that's growing really nicely, coming along very well. She goes out to check on it one day, and it's gone. She has no idea what happened. Stop. Turn around. The dog got into the garden, even though it was fenced in, and proceeded to chew on it like a ball. And he's just sitting there gnawing on this cantaloupe that she had worked so hard on growing To say she was pissed was an understatement. She decides to try and chase him. So he's running around the yard with the cantaloupe in his mouth and she's chasing him. I died laughing at that. And I know she was upset. And I know he didn't understand. But it made for an amazing picture. Now this is before like smartphones and stuff like that. We had flip phones at the time. Showing my age. And I wish I had the ability to have recorded that scene. Oh, the memories. Unfortunately, that also means we really didn't have a lot of cameras except for like Polaroids and stuff like that. And then you had, or if you got like the ones you had to go get developed. Do they even make those anymore? The little like, oh god, what were they called? They were like the little cameras and you had to like, they only had like a certain amount of photos in them. And then you would take them to like CVS and get them developed. And there goes my dog. That would be Rue. Y'all will probably hear a lot from her. She has a big mouth. Oh wait. Because I don't have a fridge yet, so just get this stuff out of my inventory. That still doesn't look like a Shiba.
Ooh.
I'm good with animals, but bugs are a whole different story. Yeah. Both Damon and the animals are all a part of my family. Good to know your brother's an animal. Well, he is. Humans are animals. But, what was I saying? Yes. My aminimals and their foolishness.
Ah.
So, my dog running around this yard. Unfortunately, this was saying, those little cameras, I got sidetracked. Those are the only things we had to really develop pictures and Polaroids. So, I unfortunately have like one photo of him. And I wish I had more. I miss that dog. He was a good boy. But no, he's gone now. He lived a long time though. He was all floof.
Ah.
Do you like seafood? Yes, I do, in fact. Unfortunately, I cannot eat the seafood around here. In real life and in this game. Because the waters I live next to are deadly. They're not really deadly, but I wouldn't eat from there. I'll buy fish from, you know, local markets and whatnot. They can clean them and fish them from the proper areas. Not I. Really? Because that makes it seem like you hate sleepy towns. I shall hang in there. But yeah.
Hey.
Hey! I miss my old boy.
Hello.
And I wish I had more photos to remember him by.
Huh.
No, why do you sneeze whenever you look at the sun?
Oh my.
Good to know.
Oh.
You just pick a different restaurant each day and eat there like 3 or 4. Why did you run into the wall? I think something's wrong with your son. He's broken. But if you heard that obnoxious barking in the background a second ago, that would be my Cocker Spaniel, Rue, who likes to be loud when somebody walks by. See, here he is. I don't know what I need for building. Can you tell me, sir? When we first met, I tried to be polite and call Misaki Miss Misaki, but she said to drop it because it was overly stuffy. I mean, how long has she been here? Since you were little?
Hello.
Don't try to do everything in one day. Oh, it's too late for that. Much too late for that. Just stopping by. Bye. Wait. Yes, I've been here already. Don't need to go to his house because I see. Oh, wait. God, I just. Oh, I have bad memory. Like I said, I'm old.
Hey.
I shall take it easy. You know, I don't think I've ever seen you on a motorcycle. I assume one of these is yours and one is your brother's. Speaking of, sir, where's my moped? Sir. Sir? My moped. Sir? Oh, that's what I forgot. You know what? Here, you can have one. Your grandfather worked his tail off to clear out the wild grasses and trees, but nature is a tenacious thing. Plants always find a way to grow back. Yeah, they grow back a little too quickly here, but you know, it's a video game. I was about to say, who is that? It's a tourist. Following a little too closely, if you ask me.
Oh.
I would love to check out the museum for
Hello.
the things I put in it. I really need to plant this cherry tree. I don't know why I'm holding on to it. Hello. What's requested of me today? Mayor's not in his chair. He's lazing about just like his son. Blood plant. Sir. I'm pretty sure I just sold those. Alright, let me go check. Hello. If you're on the hunt for a larger variety of fish, you would do well to ask Master Clemens to upgrade your fishing rod. Okay, thank you. Nice little tips and tricks. Has he though?
Howdy.
I've already spoken to you. I'm not quite sure he has. Get your wanderlust revved up. Who? This child is creepy. You'll never be able to flip that. It'll always be a drag while you're at work. Back to the farm. Oh God, who took that picture and why? It seemed to focus more on Raoul in the back than the guy in front. Screw it. No, because I don't know how much I need for that house. I feel like it's 10. So I'm gonna hold off. Get a few more materials. I'm still only getting 2 stone from these. That means I haven't broken enough rocks. Come on. Let me see when it's... I'm also gonna go check the weather to see when it rains. 1, so I can get the bucket. And 2, because I'm spending that day inside the mines. More rocks. There's the squirrel. No. Okay, well, I'm gonna take these clams. Go deliver them, get a little extra cash. It's a baby cow! Is that a baby cow or is that Bridget's cow? Good. I'm sorry, I had to stretch a bit there. creepy tourist child. Here, have these. Thanks for the extra money! So, he should be open tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead, everything's done. I'm gonna just go to sleep. Or actually, because I want to stay up long enough, I don't have the energy for it. Oh, is that somebody's farm? That's nice. I have not gotten that far yet. One day. One day! How far along are... You know what? I'll let those get done. I'll put 2 more in there, then I'll go to sleep. So in other words, I'm going to run around this farm looking like an idiot because I don't have the energy to do anything, and I'm not going to go pay for food. So I still have... You know what? Just refill it now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more trees. Plus the ones that are regrowing. And there we go. On to the next day and more tutorials. Sunny, okay. Sunny, okay. Sunny, okay. It's sunny for the next 3 days. So I won't be getting the bucket anytime soon. I swear you get it after it rains. Unless you get it on a certain day, but I thought it was when it rained. I wonder how many people knew their pictures were going to be shared, because I've seen some rather suspect pictures pop up in between these loading screens. Oh, there was no thing today. Could have sworn he came back a couple more times. Maybe not. Also, you don't realize how fast you can run out of materials in this game. I need to get some grass. I just realized that. I've got 3 days. I can buy it from the general store if I need the fodder, but yeah. Ooh! Oh god, I was not expecting that. Well, hello there, miserable. Getting the hang of things here in Olive Town? I realize we may not have as many conveniences compared to the big city, but we get by here well enough. We all work together to build this place into what it is today, and we're proud of that. We have our troubles, of course, but... Jacopo, what on earth are you doing here? No skipping work on the not skipping work on the ferry, are we? Nah, Dad, it's cool. We don't have many tourists headed in today, so I took care of cleaning duty in no time flat. So that's why you're back early? Yeah, pretty much. I figured I'd run and take a shower before Captain George gives me my next assignment. No, it's probably busy as normal and you're just running away from work. And that, you see, is one of our troubles. We lack tourism. I'm not saying that Olive Town has to be a top resort spot by any means, but I'd like it to be a tiny oasis that tourists can enjoy. That's where you come in, miserable. You were raised in the big city, weren't you? Could I get your opinion on something? What do you suppose we should do to grab the attention of city folk? Probably advertise on TV, honestly, because that's where most people's faces are. The latest tech, they won't know about it unless you advertise. Offering a break from the hustle and bustle is also true. I'll go with that. Ah, I see. Offering a calming break from city life might be just what they need. We can certainly do that for them here. I constantly think to myself, folks from the big city are always rushing around. They need a good break every now and then. If they could take some time to relax in Olive Town, perhaps they could find themselves again and remember life's simple pleasures. That was the whole point of this series. That's why the first Pocojo game was even made, to remind people of relaxing farm life or being away from the big city. Speaking of life's simple pleasures, that shower felt great. Maybe I'll sneak in a cafe trip and take the rest of the day off. No. And how did you hear that if you were in the shower? Oh, for the love of... Please go to work, son. You just hit him with a switch. Make him go. And I don't mean a Nintendo Switch. I mean an actual Switch. Oh. Hi. Oh, I guess it's too early for work. Good morning.
Yeah.
Your room is so dreary.
Huh?
I want this. Can I has? Can I has it? Plus? Plus? Oh. Okay. Bye. Why am I? No one's awake. Well, they're awake, but they're not open. It's a nice little flower shop. Shot at the shop. All that, and I didn't even water my plants. Went up there like I could just go ahead and upgrade the house and find out all that information. Time is a factor. Yes, I'm a fledgling harvester even though I'm watering. See, oh god. I'm even harvesting. Okay. I will say this. Apparently the next update is supposed to add the ability to lock onto locations, kind of like was in Friends of Mineral Town. I don't know why they didn't just put that in here to begin with. But I am grateful that they are doing that, because my inability to aim correctly otherwise is an aggravation. What the heck is that noise? And yoink. We'll do this. That's the squirrel, isn't it? I think that's the squirrel. Oregano. Let's clean up as much as we can because filthy, filthy, filthy. Boom, boom. This works for now, but eventually you're going to be way more than just two of those, especially when you start doing the other types of wood. Clean out the land. No! And choppy chop. And it's 9 o'clock. There should be enough time wasted. Wait, is there anything I can pluck other than that oregano? That is the squirrel I'm here. Ooh, now I find a royal fern. Great. 2 days too late. But yes, I do. Quite frankly, I could just buy her a flower, couldn't I? Why buy her one when I have one that's growing right here? Hey, lady. Happy birthday. Glad to hear it. Here you go. You're welcome. You probably didn't really like it, but you'll deal with it because it was a birthday present. Are you just getting up? I can't talk. I woke up at like 2 o'clock today. But still, sir. This game where everyone else wakes up early and you're just getting up. A shame.
Hello.
Hello. No, not farm facilities. Not farm facilities. I'm stupid. Expand the house. Oh, really? You don't even need lumber. Okay. 2,000. Let's do it. So you just needed the wood, not even the lumber. How about it? Nice and cozy like home should be, right? I built a kitchen for you. You should try and cook something up with all those ingredients you pick up from the farm. Stand in front of a kitchen to get cooking. With the right ingredients in hand, you can whip up whatever meals you like. With a house that's spacious, I'd say you've got enough room to keep a pet. If you're interested in pets, you should head on down to the animal shop. I'm sure Bridget can help you find one to your liking. You can now own dogs, cats, and other furry friends as pets. Check out the animal shop to see if there's a pet that's right for you. Phew. I did some fine work if I do say so myself. I'm looking forward to doing business with you again soon. I don't know how soon, but we'll expand this house eventually. Gotta make room for the family. Novice chef. Did I catch you yet? Log cabin owner. I did catch you. Well, if that's the case, hello. Let's just build a bunch of things today. You rang. You didn't even leave yet. Ah, it's the bridge you want fixed, is it? It might take some time. Well, let's get this thing started. I'll see what I can do. Tomorrow. You know what? Why not? Right next to the sea. Boop. There you go. There you go. I also need to go into town to see, to speak to some people and to see what request is on the board. Hi squirrel, bye squirrel. Bye chicken. Oh hey, that's right, I have this. Enter. Furnishings can be placed on walls, on the floor, or on countertops. Some furnishings can be crafted while others can be bought from the general store, carpenter's workshop, and flower shop. Baths will restore a small amount of stamina. If you're tired and need a break from work, jump into a soothing bath for half an hour and relax. A squeaky clean farmer is a happy farmer. The fridge allows you to store cooked dishes and ingredients. When cooking, you'll be able to choose from items in your bag as well as the fridge. You gain more fridge space as you expand your house. Bunko. No, not the royal fern. What was I thinking? Get out of here. And that's what I didn't do. I don't think. Did I? I did! I'm all over the place. And after this, how many do I have left? 5? Oh, hold up. Hey. Item boxes can be set anywhere on your farm. Open them with A to store and remove items. The more boxes you have placed, the more storage spaces you'll have. So place as many as you need. And we're going to... We probably would have needed this for later, but you know what? I'll take the space for now. Hey. Are you serious? Don't do this. Don't do this to me! No! Forget it. It's close enough for now. Until I can get some other things. And you know what? With the building of our first house, the starting of a bridge, and the building of a chest, we're gonna call it there today. Until next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye!